Hi everyone, I'm super delighted to host you again. Caring for animals or your pets cannot be overemphasized. Join me as I walk you through basic tips in caregiving. As you can see, it's a cloudy and cold weather, so I ensure the water is warm so that it will prevent it from getting extremely cold. Then secondly, the warm water helps to also weaken any trace of tick or flea under its fur or on its fur. If possible, kill them, an additional way of controlling ectoparasites. So I've rinsed it. Now I'll go to the legs. You have to stay calm now. You have to stay calm. Part is ventral part. You have to hold it down like this. Then I scrub the ventral part. The ventral part means the part facing downwards, or in some cases you call it the frontal part, and this is the dorsal part I'm scrubbing right now. So this helps to keep the dog absolutely clean. It is struggling because they don't really like the activity of water on their body, but that has to be done for their own benefit. It's trying to bite me. That's the reaction. I'll close the mouth, then scrub. Foxy, you need to stay calm now, Foxy. Okay, so that is the painting process. Now the tail region. I'm going to draw so that it washes the fur there. That's the reaction. Now I need to turn it this way. Of course, I expect that. So you should expect that too, especially when you're painting. Okay, I'm looking at the bigger ones. They can react this way. Okay, Foxy, stop biting. Clean up the ears too, because of traces of dirt. It's struggling with me. That is it. Foxy, you need to cooperate. Okay, calm down, Foxy. I'm trying to calm it down so that it doesn't react, in an uncontrollable way. You calm it down, give it a pat on the back, and I continue to stay for a while. When it reacts again, I give it a pat on the back. It's a reward system. It's about to bite me. So I scrub inside the ear. As you can see, traces of dirt. So you scrub very well. It might react, but I have to do that for the ear to be clean. Okay. So after the soap bath and the chemical bath, now I rinse his body. It's time to rinse to react. Anyway, it doesn't like the water, so I have to rinse the body. Rinsing in order to clear away the lather that's attached to the fur before the final drying process. So I'm going to be drying it shortly after this cleanup. Yeah, Foxy is ready now for the next action. So it's actually a long process, but you need to give it time in order to achieve the best. So I'm trying to dry her out now first by pressing out the water from the fur with my own hands. Then I'll continue with using a very clean towel. As you can see here, this is Foxy's towel. Use a very clean towel in order not to contaminate her fur. So I'm going to towel her just the way you towel your body when you finish bathing, so that the body can be dried. So I towel her body. As you can see, the fur is looking brighter now and clean. Okay, Foxy, calm down. Sorry, Foxy, calm down. Calm her down so that she won't react again. That's what I'm doing. Touch her by the head, by the face, and continue what you're doing. So I'm still toweling her at this point. Foxy is struggling with the towel now. So towel the fur. Keep it dry. Clean the ventral parts. Clean the ventral parts. Also, because I'm going to be applying some ointment right away. Expect this reaction when you do this activity. It's serious, but it's worth the sacrifice. It's worth the try for the health of your dog. Yeah, I'm done toweling. So the next thing I'm going to do before I release her to dry up completely is to apply ointment. Calm down, folks. Okay, next I'm going to apply an ointment. This is called Manch-Q. It's especially an ointment that's chemically prepared. An ointment in order to be applied mostly on the ventral parts. It helps to prevent soreness. It helps to prevent dry or rash skin. It helps to prevent breaking skin in dogs, especially the ventral part. And you can also apply it on the fur to help control some external parasites too, and keep the fur aglow. Simply keeps it in a very shiny and bright look that is very attractive to the eye look. So I'm going to apply that Manch-Q. You can see it's specially prepared for puppies or for dogs generally. You apply it to prevent dryness, like I said, dryness of the skin, rash on the skin, irritations on the skin, and other external skin diseases to prevent breaking and keep the skin in its best form. So I'm going to do that now. So this is the paste. I'm going to apply that on the ventral part. Then you mash it this way. Then I apply on the ventral parts. And this is to prevent soreness around the lower abdomen and also on the ventral parts that is not covered with fur. Then you apply also on the fur, around the fur. Apply it round all the way. It has a little fragrance chemically combined. So some people might like it, some might not like it, but all the same, it's meant to take care of the fur and other form of skin irritations or skin infections that the dog might be prone to in his cage, in the environment, and any other part. Okay, so this is done already, and Oxy is almost good to go. Now you should also note that ticks, fleas, and lice are always lurking in the environment. Some are found in the soil, some are attached to grasses or bushes around. So they keep looking for the nearest host to attach to and engage in a blood feeding meal or called a blood sucking meal in order to stay alive and maintain their life cycle while they put the host in harm's way. That is, they cause harm to the host, meaning the dog in this case. So I've taken care of those parasites, I've removed them externally. It's been vaccinated internally to also take care of those form of infection, and also it has been dewormed in order to prevent a lot of infection that might hinder its growth and development. So always look around for all that and make sure you put them into consideration. So the last thing I'm going to be doing is to brush the fur. That's the last stage after baiting, so that it doesn't get entangled. So as you can see, I'm doing that action again so that the fur stays the way it should be and not get entangled. So what do you see? Camera close, you can see that the fur is looking brighter than it used to be, and the dog is clean and ready for her line of activity. Then as a reward system, after passing through some drills like this or like some stress, because Foxy has passed through a lot of stress to get clean to this level, so I had to give her a special reward. I call it the reward system. Dogs are very prone to reward system. When you give them reward when they do something good, they want to do more of it because they have their own intuition and they are very intelligent and smart. So they believe in a reward system, like giving them foods and dropping crunches for them, dropping a bone, dropping meat or anything they like eating. They will be very happy being rewarded for doing something good or nice. So I have the milk here. So I have a milk meal for Foxy after going through this process. So this is the milk meal. Milk meal for Foxy as a reward for going through this. Foxy, are you ready? Okay, so Foxy is having her milk meal now to reward her for taking a clean bath for her own health. I guess that is interesting or intriguing. Yes, I can hear you say that. Thank you so much for viewing. See you in my next segment.